Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady, and I hope you have an absolutely fabulous day. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this super quick and easy mandala easel card. I'm going to use a free gift from Die Cutting Essentials, issue 78. In the magazine, you can find lots of different ideas using a free gift and also other projects as well. The magazine itself comes with beautiful free gift called Pretty Layering Petals, and I absolutely love it because you can create a variety of different flowers and mandalas, and I'm going to create mandala pattern with those layering dies today. As you can see, I'm choosing the bottom one, and I'm going to die cut these petals using 3 different hues of blue. I'm going to use darker, middle and lighter blue. I'm going to die cut each one 6 times. Now I've got 2 circle nesting dies and I'm going to die cut my backgrounds. With the bigger circle, I'm going to create a card base. So I'm using my scoreboard and I'm measuring my card and making sure that I can create a card base. When you do it, you have to make sure that your nesting die goes over the top a little bit so it doesn't cut the top. So then we can open the card base. It is actually super easy and you can create any card using nesting dies. So now we've got our base and it is exactly the same size as the background we created a little bit earlier. So now we can see that bigger background and I'm going to use embossing folder. This one is from Apple Blossom and it's called Dotty Floral. And I'm actually going to use a smaller circle for embossing. It really gives that nice texture and more interest to our project. You can use any embossing folder you've got in your stash. To add even a little bit more interest, I'm going to use 2 shades of green using Distress Oxide inks and ink blending tool. When you use ink blending tool here, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to add a little bit of color. Here you can also check my other video using different mandala ideas. With the bigger circle, I decided to use blue because that is exactly the same color I use for all my mandala petals. And as you can see, I was using my ink blending tool really gently, and now I'm applying even more ink literally on the edge, and it really gives me that nice dimension and more interest to my project. I really encourage you to do it with any card making project you do. It is super easy, it doesn't take that much time, and it really gives that wow factor. So now we can put that our emboss panel on the bigger circle, and as usual I'm using my favorite liquid glue because I will make sure that I still have some time to maneuver the smaller circle, and I can also be sure that when it's stuck it will be stuck forever. With the lightest blue here, I decided to add even more interest, and I'm using my blue Distress Oxide ink for really nice color variation. And I really have to say that it doesn't take that long, but it really gives that wow factor. Have you ever made any mandala projects? If you have, what colors did you use? Do you go with rainbow colors or do you stick with monochromatic theme? Please let me know in the comments down below. And also, do you think that green and blues work really well together on this project? What is your opinion? Please let me know, because I also created the same card with 2 other colors, and you can actually check that on my blog and Instagram. I left the links in the description down below, so you can check them out. So here, as you can see, to put all those pieces together, it really doesn't take that long. And before I attach any petals to my background, I always do a dry run, which means I put the petals first and make sure that everything is evenly spaced. Then I can use my liquid glue and use it on my project. Now I decided to use gold mirror card and die cut happy birthday, and I think the gold and blue works really nice together and it gives that contrast on the project. As you can see, this card is super easy to create. And have you ever created an easel card? If yes, what did you use? Did you use the card bases or did you create your own base? Here I'm using my scoreboard and I'm literally scoring it in the middle of one of the circles to give me that easel effect. Now I'm going to burnish that score line and we can apply glue on the bottom part and add here our beautiful background panel. As you can see, it is super easy to do. You just have to make sure that your sentiment is on a straight line. It's not wonky. Now the only last thing we need to do is to attach a stopper. So basically I use exactly the same two blue colors and I'm going to stamp birthday from this stamp collection, but you can use any stamps you've got in your stash. And I use StazOn ink because it really gives me that nice black crisp word here. And as usual, I use my scissors to cut around my sentiment. It doesn't have to be perfect. And what I really like to do is to turn it over because then I can see if the line is straight. And I really encourage you to do it as well. To make the stopper even more interesting, I decided to put the darker blue on lighter blue for really nice dimension. And if you create any stopper for an easel card, we need a double-sided foam adhesive. And that will give us dimension and the top part will stay on the easel. As you can see, super quick and easy. And our card is nearly done. As you can see, you can write the message either above birthday sentiment or you can put your message on the back of the card. I also decided to add some blue gems that will go well with all those blue hues here. Because as you know me, I really love adding gems to all my projects. It doesn't take that long and it is a little bit shiny and it gives that really nice sparkling effect. And when you use liquid glue, you can always maneuver all those elements because the glue dries for about 2 or 3 minutes. And our project is done. Do you think that pretty layering petals technique on easel card? If you do, please like this video and I really hope you feel inspired to create either an easel card or something with layering dies. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting. On the left and on the right you can also check my other videos. See you in the next video. Bye!